Okay. Now, I have written out the steps to solve equations. The first thing that you want to do, if you can, you're going to distribute if your equation looks like this. So if you have an equation that has parentheses in it and numbers on the outside of the parentheses, notice I've drawn my arrows. That means we're going to multiply the number on the outside of the parentheses to give us the answer. So this equation, 3 times, in parentheses, 2x plus 2 equals 2 times, in parentheses, 2x plus 6, and then out of the parentheses, minus 4. When you distribute it, you're taking the 3 and you're multiplying it by the 2x, which gives you the 6x. Don't forget that letter. It has to go with it. And then you're going to multiply the 3 by the sign and the number. 3 times a positive 2, which gives you a positive 6. That's the left side of your equation. We always draw our railroad tracks, and as you can see, it goes straight down the paper. Then you're going to do the right side. You're going to take 2 times the 2x, and that's going to give you 4x. And then 2 multiplied by a positive 6 gives you a positive 12. And then you have to bring that negative 4 down, or the minus 4 down, so you're not forgetting it. Remember, you're supposed to be using your calculator as well, okay? Step number 2 then, next combine your like terms. Like terms are the same. So on the left side, we can't do anything. We just bring that 6x plus 6 straight down with our equal sign. On the right side, though, we have a positive 12 and a minus 4. I have to combine those. So my equation ends up being 4x plus 8, the right side of my equation. So the equation is then 6x plus 6 equals 4x plus 8. The next step, use addition or subtraction to move numbers with letters or variables to one side of the equation. So I'm going to move, I like putting everything on the left. I'm moving my 4x over. Notice I have to do the opposite. It's a positive 4x, so I'm going to do the negative 4x, okay? Subtracting 4x, and whatever I do to the right, I do to the left. I can only put it with the number that has the variable x with it. That's a like term, okay? When I do that, I do 6x minus 4x. That gives me 2x. I bring down my positive 6. I bring down my equal sign. When I do 4x minus 4x, that's nothing. I just cross it out and I bring down my positive 8. Okay, sorry. Then step number 4, you use addition or subtraction to get all the numbers to the other side of the equation sign. You do the opposite of what is already being done to it. So for example, on this one, we have 2x plus 6 equals 8. We're going to get rid of the 6 because we want to move it over here. We're just removing it. So if we do that, we end up with, 2x by itself. And then 8 minus 6 is 2. Then we use multiplication or division to get rid of the number that's with that variable. And when they're together like that, 2x, that means it's going to be multiplied. We always do the opposite. The inverse of multiplication is division. We're going to divide by 2. 2x equals 2. Divide both sides by 2. What you do to one side, you do to the other. And that finds our variable as the value of 1. Okay, I hope that helps. If it doesn't, you know how to get a hold of me. Replay this video as many times as you need to.